Good afternoon, everyone. It's now afternoon. This is Liam back again. Now with Nikki and Ria. We've got a good show today. We're going to go through stuff about students, stuff about phobias, and stuff about conspiracy theories.
Yes.
Yep.
What do you guys think of that? Good idea?
I reckon it's a great idea. It'll be
Yeah,
a fun show.
conspiracy theories are fun.
Always fun, especially our favourite teacher who loves them.
Yeah, shout out to Mel.
Anyways, we'll get to start off with some school after this. You are listening to 90.7 Swingburn on air. So, Nikki, you raised this point up to me.
Well, yes, I did. I did raise it up. It's that should schools be started later than what they are?
So, what do you mean by that?
Well, like later than what they are. Schools generally start at like 8 o'clock-ish or 9.
9.
Yeah, or 9. I started at 8:20, so I'm going to go with 8.
Didn't you go to one of those poshy private schools?
Maybe. But still, you know.
I might give you a glass of water, see if you drink it with your pinky up.
No, but seriously, they should be started later.
As in what time?
As in like 10.
And finish later?
Finish later, so you can finish all the content that you're meant to do during that day.
Is this because you're someone who loves your sleep?
Well, yes, but it's also due to science facts.
Scientific facts?
Scientific facts.
Do you have anything to input here, Ria?
Yeah, I agree
You agree?
that it should be started later, but I don't know about finishing later, like just wasting your afternoon really when you could be
At
spending
home
time
doing nothing?
At home doing no, just maybe spending time at home with your family instead of spending it late at night at school or even late into the afternoon.
But what teenagers spend time with their family?
Well, not teenagers, maybe even like primary school kids.
I do agree with you, actually both. I do agree that school should start later, so maybe around 10 a.m. gives the
10
kids, because it's hard to get up in the morning.
Yeah,
it really
and
is.
also like people who need to travel like a long way to like school or uni. It just like it adds so much time to them, and like it's like you have to get up at like 5. Like some people get up so early for school.
And then I do also, but then with the finishing later, that does come with the difficulties. Sometimes I started work when I used to work. I started around 4:30.
Yeah, see, that would be heaps of my friends who like had work throughout like year 12, especially when like the tiredness kicked in. They all had work after school, so I guess it would be hard with that. But you'd have to like if it was like scheduled that way, you'd schedule your work around that.
Yeah. And some workplaces understand, others aren't as nice.
Yeah, exactly.
So I've learnt.
Yeah. Well, it just depends on where you choose to work.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it'd be good because it is hard in the morning to get up. Especially where we all go to Swingburn.
Yeah.
Which is. I don't live anywhere near Hawthorne.
See, I do, but it still takes me ages to get there because of the traffic.
Yeah, like sometimes, especially when we had our 8:30 starts, I had to get up
Yeah.
at like 5:30 just to
Yeah,
catch the train and all that.
I got up at like 7, but
Yeah, I have to get up at like 7 just to catch a train all the way to Hawthorne from Cranbourne, and like taking 2 different trains is too much of a hassle really.
And it's, especially for us, it's during the morning when there's so many people on the train and everyone wants to push in. And have you ever been on the train when it's full?
yes.
And you'll think
it's
to
the
yourself,
worst.
people will be like, "Oh, that train's too full. I won't try to squeeze on." And it's,
Yeah.
it's
I
very.
often miss my trains because it's just too full. You can't get on, so it's like impossible to get on a full train. So
Yeah,
I
so then
end up
it's-
missing 2 or 3 trains and get home later than I should have gotten home.
Yeah, and then you're also like in the morning if that happens, it's like you have to schedule yourself to get up even earlier, which just messes with your sleeping pattern because teenagers are meant to wake up later and meant to go to bed later.
Way I plan for stuff, I always plan my trips accordingly so I can miss the train. So I actually got a coffee yesterday or a few days ago, and the lady goes to me, "Oh, are you going to catch this train?" And she started to hurry. I go, "Nah, I'm good.
It's got downtime to relax.
I want my coffee." Anyways, let's go to a few songs, and we'll be back talking about phobias. That's quite scary, pun intended. You're listening to 90.7 Swingburn on air with Liam, Nikki, and the always happy Ria.
Oh, thank you.
Are you afraid of smiling? Considering we are going to talk about phobias, is that
I
one
am
of your biggest
smiling
phobia?
right now, but no, being happy is a phobia.
Afraid of talking?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Well, we have the nation's top 10 phobias, which are arachnophobia, which I'm sure everyone knows, which is spiders. Any of you scared of it? Spiders?
I love spiders.
Ew.
I name my spiders.
Oh, see, I hate them with a passion. Then there's social phobia, which is social or public situations. That's number 2.
I don't like going outside, so that's probably...
Yeah.
I guess that's my issue.
That would give you, reason to not like social You've got sociophobia. It's essentially what I'm trying to tell you. Okay.
Oh, wow. Feelings are hurt now.
There's aerophobia, which is obviously flying.
Oh, yeah.
I hate flying.
I'm terrified.
I hate it so much.
I
I'm
can't
scared
do
of
it.
heights, not scared of flying.
See, that's another one of the fears. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Acrophobia or vertigo, which is being scared of heights, obviously. I'm scared of heights because I fell off a cliff that one time. So it's
One time at band camp.
Yeah, one time at band camp, I fell off a cliff. It's not as interesting as the original, but that's all right. Then there's claustrophobia, which is pretty
I
obvious.
feel claustrophobic in this room right now, actually.
I think it's just like the warmth in here, you know, and being close to Liam.
it feels-
Being close to Liam is always good. People love being close to Liam.
I don't know. It kind of makes me feel a little bit claustrophobic.
Yeah, same.
You're like a meter away from me. It's okay.
I'd say like 30 centimeters.
Wow. Speaking of phobias, I love how it's amazing how everyone can be scared of stuff. Especially like you see the biggest dude, and he's like scared of such the smallest thing.
Yeah, it's like elephants. They're scared of mice.
Yeah.
And they're like huge. They're like, well, they
Wait, are
could
they
crush
actually
it.
scared of mice?
Yeah,
I
no,
thought that
because
was
it's
just-
seeing something small in your view. And then that comes like, because you know when you see like a bee and like it comes from nowhere and you just kind of jump and
I'm
it's not.
allergic to bees, so that's why they freak me out.
Yeah, no, but it's more like something small comes at you, and then like it's just you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah, I get you.
Good explanations.
Oh yeah. Because of this and that.
Yeah, I know. I mean, great explaining things, but small things scare big things.
You're afraid of making proper sentences.
Yeah, I can't ever finish a proper sentence. It'll just
It's like yes, when I ask you a question, you're like, yeah, no.
yeah.
Oh, I hate yeah, no. Why did you say yeah, no?
Because it's no, yeah. Like I'll do it. Yeah. Like no, yeah.
I say yeah, nah. Or
Yeah, nah.
yeah.
Because when you're like, yeah, nah, probably won't. But like you're like, yeah, like I get you, but nah.
I'm talking about phobias. I'm scared of heights, but I have that thing when I get high. I just admit to myself. High as in height.
Oh.
Just to clarify that for everyone. Yes. So when I get to the height, I just admit to myself, well, what happens happens.
Yeah.
Like when I'm up there, like when I'm in an airplane, I hate taking off.
Yeah.
But
'cause
once
you're
I'm
like-
up there,
yeah.
what can I do?
See, I don't like being like when turbulence starts coming on flights, and you're like really high up because it's like, what can you do?
Yeah, pretty much.
I like having control over situations.
I'm the same.
I like letting situations control me.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll be back. You are listening to 90.7 Swingburn on Air with Liam, Nikki, and Ria.
Hi.
Hello. So Pokemon Go, as everyone knows, is the app that's sweeping the world now.
Yep. Sweeping it.
So with anything that becomes popular, there will of course be conspiracy theories. And you're lovely enough to look up some of the most strangest and ones that actually make sense.
Yeah, most of them actually do make sense, and that's the scary part. Because when you like sign up for Pokemon Go, you put your Google account in, right? And they're thinking that the government is actually using this to monitor people's Google accounts, which is smart when it comes to like terrorism and taking care of that end. But like they also reckon that people are hacking it to be able to take your information and sell it to like third parties so that they can then sell it for more money and making profit off your personal information.
I hear that and I do agree, but I think to myself, if especially the government wants to find your personal information, they can do it in a second.
Yeah.
If they want to spy on you, they already will be spying on you.
But it makes it easier for them to access it. Like you open up a whole new like realm for them to access it.
A whole
through.
new world, a whole fantastic point of view.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what Pokemon Go has done for the government.
Well, maybe instead of maybe they want to see what rare Pokemon you have.
yeah,
take
maybe
them
they
away
just
from
want to
you.
take your account away from you so they can have the
They're
rare
like,
Pokemon.
oh wow, you caught a Charizard. I want that Charizard. Whoops, your Charizard got deleted accidentally.
That'd be great.
And then Tony Abbott has like this sick ass Charizard.
Yeah, just a whole like.
oh, sorry,
really
not Tony Abbott, Malcolm Turnbull.
Yeah, you got to
Oh.
keep up to date with this sort of
I
stuff.
know, new prime
Although I
minister.
feel like Tony Abbott would be more likely to try and hack Pokemon Go for that kind of stuff.
But in Australia, we go through prime ministers like doctors go through Doctor Who.
Yeah, like that year we had like 3 like 1 year. That was a weird year.
That
Yeah,
was
was it?
weird.
Was
Oh
it?
yeah, hey Ria, you're here.
Yes, I'm here. Hello.
You play Pokemon Go.
Oh, yeah, I played it on the way here, actually.
Do you like think these theories are like legit?
I didn't know there were any theories, to be honest.
You didn't? Well,
But even if they are real, whatever, I'm still enjoying the game. Still
and another one
catching them all.
is that ISIS is using it to track where there's huge amounts of people, so that they can plan something around that.
Don't ISIS claim responsibility for everything though?
Yeah,
So-
no, but they reckon that they'll use it to get like bigger amounts of people, and then there's nuts who think they're part of ISIS, but they're not, and then ISIS is like, they were, I swear. They're just claiming on behalf of them.
But it goes the same with like Xbox Live. Spying you, cameras from computers are now spying you. I honestly don't think people want to know what us laying in bed watching Netflix. I don't think
Yeah,
the
it's
government
like-
wants to watch us watching Netflix.
You know, the double chin angle, like where you're like eating a food. That's a good idea.
Because that's the thing that's people make it sound out that the government's trying to spy on us for reasons as our day-to-day lives. When the only reason why government would spy on us, if anything, mystery.
Yeah, it's like whenever, if you do something like wrong on the internet, like you're doing something illegal on the internet, the government can like track it if you're looking up weird words like terrorism often, because they just like look it up and then they find you and then they question you for hours.
Well, you've been there, done that.
Yeah, it is definitely. But I always get worried because I like to look up the news stories and
Yeah.
then I'm like, what if they like
Yeah,
come
what-
for
what
me?
if you're,
What if
like,
I look suspicious?
researching it or something, say for like a school assignment or just out of curiosity, and then they're tracking you.
I'm pretty sure they'll have reasons why they would investigate. It
Yeah.
wouldn't be just.
It'd be like
what is this?
Yeah, it'd be like you've had like a weird history with like the law, and then you've also like been
True,
looking up
true.
weird stuff.
Mm.
But like it's just kind of weird. Also, another thing that I heard this morning whilst looking up Pokemon Go conspiracy theories is that Snapchat filters are trying to like track your face, like make
heard
the
about
shape, and
that.
then the FBI takes it, so they've got all the faces registered that are on Snapchat.
Yeah, he has my doggy filter. Have you seen this man with the doggy filter face?
Well, there you go. You'll be caught. In
I've
2
seen a guy who
seconds.
kind of looks like him, but doesn't have the doggy
Yeah,
filter.
He
So
doesn't have the
can't
nose or
help
the
you.
long tongue. Or like the ears. I don't know.
What is the face up? Like what you look like on someone else's body as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Have you seen the guy who looks like Liam on Nikki?
He's a weird person, but like this is what he looks like. But just make sure you catch him on Snapchat because it's hard to tell otherwise.
Anyways, I think we should continue talking about conspiracy theories, don't you think? It's
I
actually quite
reckon.
fun.
So many interesting ones.
Yes, we'll be back. Listen to 90.7 Liam, Nikki and Ria. This is 90.7 Swingburn on Air with Liam, Nikki and Ria. Back to some good conspiracy theories. We'll start off. I love how conspiracy theories can go from something as small as an NBA player getting drafted for a specific reason to the government wants us all dead.
Yeah, it's crazy because there are so many conspiracy theories behind everything because everything's kind of manipulated to like our eyes from what it is actually.
It's like the moon landing. You read one day that they didn't have the technology, then you read the next day that the technology was there and this happened and
Yeah.
that happened, then you
Yeah,
read the next
no.
day.
And then there's also the moon landing. I watched a whole documentary about it, and it's like there's the sea rock, and then which has a C written on it, so they reckon it's a stage thing, and then the flag is like waving, and there's no wind in space.
I like to think the moon landing is real. Cool to go. I've always loved space. I'd love to go to outer space.
Well, yeah, but the reason they think it's fake is because America wanted to be the very first
Yeah,
there.
beat Russia. Yeah.
Yeah, beat Russia, and then like if they didn't have the technology in time or just couldn't make it in time, it would like really suck, like so you got to stage it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But I don't know, especially the moon landing. But it'll be everything. We'll land on Mars one day, and there'll be so many people saying it's fake.
Yeah. Well, there'll always be like the fakeness around everything because it's like in this day and age, especially like we don't know what's real because like things that are put out aren't like real necessarily. Like you have to actually look behind it and see if it's legit.
I'll give you guys a conspiracy right now. Ria actually talks a lot. We're just trying to stop her from talking.
Yeah, you guys just taking control, not
Yeah.
letting me talk.
What's your favorite conspiracy theory, Ria?
The one you mentioned before of depopulating. That
Depopulated. That's not a conspiracy. That's
Well,
on the
either
that's
way,
on the
but
UN
whatever.
website.
It's still interesting.
It is interesting. It's interesting what the government because like that. Well, what's it called? What are they called when they pass a bill? We'll call it a pass bill.
Well, actually, when I was looking it up before, it said there were theories of how they were going to do it. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's the scariest part.
Yeah,
Because how are they
that's
going to do it?
interesting.
Anyways, the UN made a thing saying like they want to depopulate the world. Like
It could be anything from the China one children's law. Guys know that.
yeah,
It's not. Let's get our head out of the. We're all gonna die.
yeah, but it's just scary to think. But yeah, no, I do feel that. Like, but that's yeah.
Oh, see, I'm not that scared. In 2030, I'll be nearly almost 40 years old. So,
Yeah, but you still probably have another 40 years going.
but 40 years is a long time. You know, I'm quite old as it is already. I'm a grumpy old man.
You
So-
are a little bit.
Yeah, so I think I'll be sweet by 2030.
Yeah, see, I probably won't. I'll be like, I don't know.
You're going to be that cool aunt.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
will.
I see that.
I will. That's what I'm hoping for in life. Those are my life goals.
What am I going to be? I don't even know.
How many cats are you going to have?
Probably like 50. I had 8 cats at one point, so.
Self-admitted
Yeah.
cat lady.
I can know your horse.
To
You
be
have
honest, I
horses.
don't like cats that much. I've got horses, so no.
Yeah.
I'll have like a
How many
million.
horses will you have?
About 50. I'll have 50. I have
Lucky
2,
number
but
50.
I'll have 50 eventually.
Yeah, you gotta grow them. You
I
know.
will.
See, it's good. It's good to have goals in life, isn't
Yeah.
My goals are to own 50 horses and live in Canada.
And mine's be the crazy auntie, you know, the cool one. And what's yours?
it? I'm just going to be that old man that no one wants to be around.
You'll be the old man that like comes out of his house and just starts like screaming at people.
Get off
Like
my lawn.
yeah, like get off my lawn, you silly kids.
But I want to be the forgetful, the deaf old man as well. The really forgetful deaf one.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, do you want to go outside? I want to go down a slide.
I feel like you'd do that on purpose.
Wait, here comes the tide.
You'd be the annoying dad that tells dad jokes as well at the same
Oh,
time.
you know that's the only reason why I want kids is to tell dad jokes. Hi,
Life
Dad.
goes.
Hey,
kids.
Dad, I'm hungry. Hi, hungry. I'm Dad. And we just pause for the laughter.
Yeah.
And while the kid goes home and cries and think nothing will ever be funny again.
Yeah, that's how I
Humor
feel
in
when
the
my
world's
dad
gone.
tells a joke. He's horrible. His dads are horrible at jokes.
Dads are the best.
No, they're horrible at that.
Oh,
I mean,
at
they're like
jokes.
funny in like just a really silly way. Like that they're just so pointless that like you laugh. Like, why did you waste your time saying that?
But I want to be the embarrassing dad as well. Just say, like, if my kid ever got an embarrassing piercing, I'll probably mix it. I'll give you an example, a tongue piercing. I was actually
Yeah.
talking to my girlfriend about this today. If my kid got a tongue piercing, I'll put like a big ball of ice in my tongue. Like, hey, I met you now. I'm as cool as you.
Twinsies.
Yeah. And I'll use the terminology, or especially if it's winter and they want to wear revealing clothing,
Yeah.
I'll buy the same outfit.
Oh, have you seen that? It's like a dad and a daughter. They're standing there. It's a photo, and they're standing next to each other. And the dad's in like booty shorts, and then he's got on his back like, my daughter wanted to wear this, so I wore it too, like because he didn't want his daughter to be wearing inappropriate clothing for her age, so he wore inappropriate clothing for his age.
That's a good thing. And that's the thing. There is also inappropriate clothing for the older age, and
Yeah.
we'll talk about that after this song. You're listening to 90.7 Liam, Ria, and Nikki. This is 90.7 Swingburn on air. This is Liam, Nikki, and Ria.
Hi.
Hello again. Hi, I'm Dad.
Hi, I'm hungry. Yep, I
This is
just
the
turned
reverse.
a joke into my own.
Are
great
you
stuff,
hungry though?
Nikki.
Because it's
I am a
lunchtime.
little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
But you're talking about what we were saying before. Age. I don't know about you, but I do think there's an age limit of something older people shouldn't wear. There's clothes made for young people and there's clothes made for old people.
I believe that people can wear what they want, but there are times where, like, you know, like in your 20s, you're going to look better in something that you won't look as good in your 80s, you know?
I mean, I don't really want to see a 50 to 60-year-old woman wearing crop top and booty shorts. So
Yeah, I feel like it's just more making people uncomfortable, especially if you're
Yeah.
a mother or a grandmother. And, like, my grandmother wears, I hope she doesn't listen to this, but she wears bikinis, and it's just like...
Oh, that's lit, fam. That's again terminology. Another thing that I don't like.
Keeping hip.
I don't like to use terminology now, so like lit and fam. But because I've got 2 younger siblings who say that, so I'm like, hey, yeah, it's lit, fam.
Yeah, I say it as like a joke.
Yeah, same.
It's like, yeah, like, let's get turned tonight.
I'm not sure if my boyfriend says it seriously or not, but I don't know. But he says it, so I just get used to saying it, and I don't know. I just mock it. So
I feel like some people sometimes think I'm being serious, but I'm not meaning to be serious.
I'm
but
very sarcastic. So
yeah, but sometimes my sarcasm doesn't come across sarcastic, which is just, yeah.
What about people who don't understand sarcasm? I can't stand those people.
Oh, they stress me because I'm like, oh my God, like,
Like,
this
yeah,
is so
why are you
awkward
crying?
now.
I'm just joking.
Especially like just say you're eating something and you're like, wow, I've got so much food, and like you do, and you finish your food and you're like, Really? You can see that I have no phobia.
Yeah. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I can't stand when people don't know that I'm being sarcastic. Like, I'm just sarcastic in general. So
Yeah, it's just like awkward. Like
Yeah.
just
and I have to like make it. I'm like, I'm joking. I'm just chill.
yeah, and you have to like clarify
Oh,
everything. Like,
that's so
no, it's
awkward.
right. I've still got food.
And it's like, what's the point in even being sarcastic around this person if they're not gonna get it?
Well, I'm 20 years old and I think I look good in tweed. You know, the old man shirts.
Yeah.
I like to wear my pants up to my stomach because
Yeah.
I'm just getting used to being old. You know, it's just
I wear my pants up to my
20.
stomach.
You're like old when you're like 75.
my back hurts and the music's
My
too
back hurts too.
loud.
I fell off a cliff, you know?
Wow, is that how you introduce yourself? Hi, I'm
Yeah,
Nikki. I fell off a cliff.
I genuinely do.
Oh, you walked on a cliff, but I fell off it.
Yeah, that was me. I'm famous. I'm that girl.
Your funeral. Nikki was a lovely lady. She fell off a cliff.
Yeah. It was just, that'll be on my tombstone. She fell off a cliff. I didn't die that way, but I fell off it. That will be my life.
Well, my life at the moment is music. You are listening to... We are back to 90.7 Liam, Nikki and Ria. Sorry, Nikki decided to spray something way during the song, and it is
Breath
not
spray.
good.
It's like a
smells-
mint.
Yeah, it nearly killed me before.
It's a mint. It tastes
Oh.
Tiny
minty.
room.
If you eat it, it tastes minty.
You're meant to eat it.
Yeah, that's what you're meant to do with it. I did eat it. Like in my mouth.
Oh, I didn't expect it to have a smell. Anyways, that's the show for today. I think we're all back next week for a show. I don't know who we're with, but we'll be all back next week.
Yes.
You're listening to 90.7 Swingburn on air.